Good afternoon, children. Children, today again we are going to do a numerical from empirical formula and molecular formula topic. And let us see what is different in this numerical. And then I will give you some more numericals for practicing. So the question is, a compound gave following data. Carbon 57.82, oxygen 38.58 and hydrogen, remaining is hydrogen. Its vapor density is 83. Find its empirical and molecular formula. Now, as we have done in the numericals which we have discussed in the last few classes, we are going to do the same thing. First, we are going to find out what is this rest of hydrogen. So, let us calculate the percentage of hydrogen, how hydrogen is equal to 100 minus 57.82 plus 38.58. So this is coming near about 100 minus 96.4, which is equal to 3.6%. So hydrogen is 3.6%. We got the percentage of hydrogen. Now we are going to make the table. So table to calculate the empirical formula, we have columns, elements, percentage, atomic weight, relative number of atoms, and then simplest ratio in whole numbers. These are the columns. Now elements are carbon, oxygen and hydrogen. Carbon is 57.82%, hydrogen is 38.58%. Oxygen is 38.58% and hydrogen we have calculated here 3.6%. Atomic weight, carbon 12, oxygen 16, hydrogen 1. Now relative number of atoms, how do you find? By dividing this percentage by weight with atomic weight. So it will be 57.82 divided by 12, 38.58 divided by 16 and 3.6 divided by 1. So after calculating, you will find this is value is coming 4.81, this is coming 2.41 and this is coming 1. So these are the things which you have calculated earlier also. Now the simplest ratio you have to find. For finding simplest ratio, what do? The relative number of atoms which you have calculated, you are going to divide all of them by the smallest figure. So 4.81 divided by 2.41, this will come as 2. 2.41 divided by 2.41, this will come as 1. And 3.6, okay fine, this is 3.6. 3.6 divided by 2.41, here is a difference in this numerical. This value is coming as 1.49. Now 1.49 means approximately you can write it as 1.5. But one thing which you will find here, you have to calculate simplest ratio of number of atoms in whole numbers. While 1.5 is not a whole number. And after decimal, if it would have been 1 or 2 or 3, then you could have neglected it. But after decimal, it is 0.5, that you cannot neglect. You have to consider it. Now what are you going to do? You have to convert this 1.5 into a whole number. So to convert it into a whole number, we multiply it with any smallest number which can convert it into whole number. So if you multiply it by 1, you will not get it. 1.5 will remain 1.5 if you multiply it by 1. So you cannot multiply by 1. Multiply it by 2. On multiplying it by 2, you will get 3. That means you have converted your relative number of atoms into whole number. But there is a difference now here. Since you have earlier the ratio of simplest ratio of atoms of carbon, oxygen, hydrogen was 2:1:1.5. But when you multiplied 1.5 with 2, it became 2:1:3. So ratio is disbalanced. So to make the ratio remain same, if you have multiplied 1.5 by 2, you will multiply others also by 2. So the ratio of the atoms of different elements will remain same. Now you have got it. You have got carbon as 4 atoms, oxygen 2 and hydrogen 3. So the empirical formula will be, empirical formula of the compound will be C4H3O2. C4H3O2. You have calculated empirical formula. The next thing which we are going to calculate is molecular formula. So for calculating molecular formula, I told you yesterday some formulae to do that. Let us solve how we are going to do the molecular formula. Okay. So yesterday I told you molecular formula is equal to N into empirical formula. Now what is this N? N I told you is molecular weight upon empirical formula weight. Molecular weight will be given in the question, or if molecular weight is not given, vapor density will be given, because molecular weight is equal to 2 into vapor density. So you will simply convert vapor density into molecular weight by multiplying by 2 and upon empirical formula weight. So this formula you will use and you will get the molecular formula. So now you have got everything. You have the value of vapor density 2 into 83, but you have not yet found this empirical formula weight. How you will find out empirical formula weight? The empirical formula which you have calculated is, the empirical formula calculated is C4H3O2. So to find out empirical formula weight, what will you do? Multiply the number of atoms of element with atomic weight. So 4 atoms of carbon into 12, 3 atoms of hydrogen into 1 plus 2 atoms of oxygen into 16, which is the atomic weight of oxygen. So 12 4s are 48 plus 3 1s are 3 plus 16 2s are 32. It comes as 8 3 11 2 13 3 and then 4 plus 3 7 83. So empirical formula weight also comes as 83. Now you have got the empirical formula weight also. This is the formula where you will put the empirical formula weight. I am doing it here. So you will get the value of N is equal to 2 into 83 upon 83. 2. Value of N is 2. So molecular formula is 2 into empirical formula C4H3O2, then you will get C8H6O4 as the molecular formula. So one thing which we have found new in this numerical is that if you get after calculating simplest ratio, if you do not get the number of atoms of an element in whole number, then you are going to convert, and the figure is suppose after decimals it is coming 0.5 or more than 0.5. If it is 0.9, then you can directly write it into whole number, but if it is coming 0.5 or 0.6, you have to multiply it with the smallest number to convert it into whole number. If it is less than 0.5, 0.3, 0.2, then you can neglect it also. But if it is 0.5, you are going to convert it into whole number. So this is what you have to follow. Now I will be giving you some numericals, solve them, and then